Hey everybody, Foo Fighter 288 here. In this video I'm going to teach you guys how to make an Irish car bomb. Yeah, so let's get into the video. Alright, so to make an Irish car bomb you're going to need everything you see here. You don't have to have you don't have to have Bushmills, you can just put Irish cream in it, but it's nice to have a little dash of Irish whiskey on top of everything for flavor. This is Red Bushmills, but you can have Black Bush. I prefer the White Bush, but hey, to each his own. But you definitely want to have Guinness, and you definitely need to have Irish cream. You're going to need a pint glass, even though this is a North American pint glass. I don't know, I'm not a beer connoisseur. I guess it's a pint glass. It holds a pint. And you're going to need a shot glass for the Baileys. Let me get this out of the way and I'll show you how to make one. You're also going to need a rag to clean up any splashes that happen on the table. So bring one of these too. And for some of you, you might need a bucket. Alright, so first you start by taking your pint glass and filling it with Guinness. Only 2/3 of the way. You don't want to fill it all the way up. You want to have enough left at the top for buoyancy. Also pour it in halfway so you don't cause a lot of foam at the top. Of course that goes for every beer, not just Guinness. And by the way, none of these companies are sponsoring this video, so please like, share, subscribe. Anyway, that's about enough Guinness. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your shot glass and address it. You shot glass, you brought me into this mess. Alright, so after you do that, take the Irish cream. Well, hey, go to the link in the description below to go to Brady's. This is all reversed on what I'm anyway. Go to Brady's, the Irish description below, the link. Click on that, and I literally have no promo code because they're not sponsoring this either. But they're pretty decent. It's a lot better than getting Bailey's. It's basically the same thing, except, you know, it's an off-brand, so it's like $20 cheaper. I know things are expensive over there in Ireland, but for fuck's sake, you're not helping. Alright, so you put that in the shot glass, and then you get your preferred Irish whiskey. It's a lot better than getting Bailey's. It's basically the same thing, except, you know, it's an off-brand, so it's like $20 cheaper. I know things are expensive over there in Ireland, but for sake, you're not helping. Alright, so you put that in the shot glass, and then you get your preferred Irish whiskey. And by preferred, I mean Bushmills, because this is actual Irish whiskey, not that Jameson bullshit. These guys aren't sponsoring. I'm open to sponsorship, by the way. You know, just keep sending me bottles of this, I'll be happy. Anyway, you take that. You got to try not to fill the shot glass all the way up, because you want to put just a little bit of the Irish whiskey at the top of the shot glass on top of the Baileys. And then take your rag in case you made a fucking mess, which is what I'm going to do a little bit during this video. And then there you go. Now the hard part, let me put a little more Guinness in there. Oh. Okay, that's the proper amount of Guinness. Alright, so the hard part about doing this is getting yourself ready. And by getting yourself ready, I mean getting your gullet ready. You can sit down while you're drinking these, but it's better to stand up. But, here, I'll demonstrate in a second. Let me get this out of the way. Alright everybody, before I show you how to drink an Irish car bomb, this is the part of the video where I have to be serious for a second. And I have to raise a glass and toast everybody out there who hasn't made it to this St. Patrick's Day. Every legend, every loved one up until this point. And to all the others that we're all going to meet, and all the other good people out there, and all the ones that bust their ass and they risk their lives every day just to keep everything running all over this blue globe of ours. So happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you. And happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody watching. And God bless. Bushmeal, seriously, give me a sponsorship. You guys are awesome. Now, the technique to drinking an Irish car bomb comes with a couple caveats. First of all, this isn't really made for children. Duh. If you're over the age of 21, good. Keep watching this video. If you're not over the age of 21, you should have stopped a long freaking time ago. This isn't meant for you guys. Now, for legal reasons, you need to drink responsibly. Please drink responsibly, because I'm not encouraging you guys to go out and make this concoction and drink it. Although it is an Irish tradition and it is St. Patrick's Day. So, you know, to each his own, whatever it is, you know, whatever it is. But yeah, anyway, let's get to the part where this is where all the serious safety stuff comes into it. And I'm being serious about this. Now, when it comes to drinking an Irish car bomb, what you got to do is you got to have whatever your drinking hand is. In this case, it's my right hand, and you know, I mean, even though it might be reversed in this iPhone camera, but it's my right hand is the drinking hand. Now, if you're one of them, if you're a lefty, if you're some kind of fucking weird lefty, that's fine too. You have to each his own, but you got to make sure you have your Guinness ready. Please like, share, and subscribe. Anyway, what you're gonna want to do is make sure you have your drinking glass. This is the hand, whatever hand your drinking hand is, make sure you have it ready. And then your other hand is going to be the hand where you hold the shot glass full of the Baileys and the Bushmeals, or the Irish cream and the Irish whiskey, whatever. Anyway, semantics. Just stick with me here. The point is, you got to treat it like BioShock. This is your gun hand. This is your plasmids. All right, the 1-2 punch. Hit him with the 1-2 punch. You know. So, when you're ready, you're not ready yet. Because what you got to do is you got to stand up straight, you got to get your neck straight, you got to get your esophagus or Sagittarius, or whatever the hell it's called. I'm not a scientist. You got to get that all ready. You got to stand up straight, and then take a few deep breaths. Get everything out there. And then when you're ready, like that. Alright, so you'll notice throughout this video, as soon as I dump this shot glass into the pint glass, I drink it straight down. It's very important that you do that. In this section of the video, I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to end up wasting a little bit of booze here, and I don't feel good about it. But, you know, it's only a little bit of Guinness and a little bit of Irish cream. Sorry, Brady's. But this is why it's important. This is why it's very important that you drink the Irish car bomb down as soon as you mix compost B and compost A together. All right, all right. Here, this part's gonna gross you out. I'm not gonna drink it. I don't want to drink it. You're gonna see why. This is the science part for all you nerds out there. All right, watch this. See that? Yeah, it still looks drinkable. It's not a big deal, but if you see real close, you see that? You see all the curdle? Ah, look at that. Look at that. It's starting to curdle to the top. See, it starts to turn into baby vomit after a while. And that's why this is not a sipping drink. Or you can't sip this. I mean, I'm sure there's some alcoholics out there that are like, oh, it's still salvageable. But look at it from my end. Look what I'm looking at. It's starting to form around the sides. An Irish car bomb is not a drink you just, well, it's like, oh, let's just put some Baileys and some Guinness. No. No. The longer you let this sit, the grosser it's going to start to look. Here, let me get it a little closer in case you can't see it. See that? You see all that floating up? Do you really want to drink that? I don't know what the depth of field looks like from where you're watching it, but that's yucky. That's baby vomit that's forming in that glass. So, with that, I'm gonna give you guys a little anecdote here. Yeah, look at the top. See all that forming? It's forming an island of foam, and that's fucking gross. My brother and I, we went out drinking with a couple friends of ours, and we all ordered Irish car bombs. And my brother Ryan, what he ended up doing was he ended up putting the shot glass in his drink, And then he just kind of stood there and just kind of like sipped at it. And of course, I had to do my due diligence, and I had to literally just yank it from his hand and guzzle it down after I got done drinking mine, because that's the way God intended when it comes to the Irish car bomb, especially if you're Protestant. But anyway, what ended up happening was I drank 2 Irish car bombs in the sake of like a couple minutes. Although for this video I've done about 4 or 5, I can't remember. But yeah, I hate to waste booze, but this is what happens if you just let your Irish car bomb kind of sit. Now I'm going to do the really gross thing, and I'm going to take a sip of this. And I guarantee it ain't going to taste the same as a normal Irish car bomb. Well, if you still like Guinness, you can taste the Guinness, but the Guinness is a little more watered down tasting than what it usually does, and I could taste the Irish cream in there. This part right here, this is gross. Look at this. Looks like a fucking jellyfish is hanging to the inside of the pint glass. You don't want to. No, I'm dumping this out. That's disgusting. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Please like, share, subscribe. I hope you guys learned something from this. And if you're over the age of 21, happy St. Patrick's Day to you, and please drink responsibly. And feel free to check all the links in the description below. And please subscribe to my channel. More good stuff to come, especially this year. But cheers to all of you out there. Stay safe and keep your heads on a swivel, especially when you're drunk. One more for the road. Oh, and join my Patreon and my YouTube channel, because this shit's probably going to get demonetized. But it's for science! Take care, everybody.